Hi there. Look at that picture. Isn't that cool? We are now going to take a look at 3 circles or 3 sets with Venn diagrams. And I really intentionally just left this page blank so we can just talk about it. So let's just call this set A and B and C. Okay. So it's not that different than before, except now we have 3 things to talk about instead of just 2. And I have my handy dandy markers and not sure how I want to do this. I'm going to try this. I may end up reshooting my video. All right, so I am the queen of highlighters. That's set A, right? I'm going to do B. Okay, so you can see already that this little area here is the intersection. Well, actually do it right. This whole area here, this, I don't know, eyeball shaped part is the intersection of A and B, which is nothing new. A only, B only, intersection A and B. But now the fun part, orange, I think orange, is we're now bringing in a 3rd set. And now it starts to get pretty cool looking. So, now, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to work from the inside out or the outside in. I'm going to start on the inside. If you look at this part, now I need inside part right here. Ew, that's just nasty. Okay, we can see that is part of circle A, because we got pink, and it's part of set B. I should be saying set, not circle, because there's some purple lines, and it's part C because it's got orange. So this is A and B and C. And mathy wise, A intersection B intersection C. Right? Because remember, intersection is and. So in the middle part, that's the intersection of all 3. Now let's look at this. This has, what sets are there? It's okay to talk to your video. I won't tell. We've got A and B, but this part I'm going to highlight it in purple so you know which part I'm talking about. This, whatever shape that is. I'll throw some extra pink in there. All right, but there is no orange in there. So this is A and B, but not C. How are you going to write that mathematically? Give it a shot. If you want, use your pencil. That's cool. So A and B, we know, is A intersection B. Okay. But not, you know how to do but not. But not C. And just to be sure, and make it really clear, there we go. Because that was my thinking. It's the intersection of A and B, which actually is this whole eyeball shaped area, but we're not including the C part. So we got to cut that bottom part off. How we doing? With me? Truthfully, this part for me is important you understand it. It's almost as important that you're able to write it in symbols. And I'm going to tell you the truth afterwards. I'm going to go do some thinking and see if I actually need those brackets here. But that's the way I think. And the brackets definitely don't hurt anything. So what are we going to call this area out here? So this is the part I'm talking about now. Well, what color is it? It's only pink. So that means it's only A. Excuse me. So how do we say that? So I would say A, but not B. Okay, so if I take B out of the mix, that's going to get rid of that part. Okay, so that's partly right, but I'm not done. I still need to get rid of this little chunk here. And this little chunk is part of C. So if I say A, but not B, and not C, I think that should work. Remember from before, I always said shading ones where you're labeling something that's already colored, has some multiple answers. I'm 100% cool with that. You could also do, this is what my brain is thinking right now, but not B union C. Because B union C is all of B and all of C. So basically it's taking out this stuff and it's A, but not that. So again, key this, and then there's going to be multiple ways to describe this. So how about make life easy? Why don't you do part B right now? The same section. So I'm going to color, and you're going to write. So I'm talking about this section here, which just has the purple ink on it. So what is this? This is going to be B, but not. I don't want to include this section that's got the A on it. So B, but not A. And I also want to get rid of the C down here. There we go. And you could do one like this. You could also do it's B, but not A union C. But it's not the A, yeah, it's not the A circle or the C circle. So that takes out this stuff. All right, do C. Please. Same plan. I'm just going to do the one answer, C, but not A, but not B. Oh, don't like that. I want more angles. There. Whoops. I guess I should have added up here. Only B, and this part is only C. So now we've just got these two left. So this section over here is B, and what other one? C, but not A. So remember B and C. So when you use the and, you use the intersection. But not A. So then, can you fill in that one for me? Okay, just follow the same process. So this side's got A and A and C, sorry. So A and C. I'll use my brackets, but not B. So these triple ones are way more fun. Way more interesting, challenging, cool. I don't know, you pick your favorite word. But the key thing to remember is that this has got all three. Each one of these has got two. Each one of those is just one. I should move my paper up for you. Oh, see, this is what happens when I draw by hand. With my colors. Okay, so this part here, if you take the whole part, including that center, this, oh, A, B, C, this is going to be A intersection B. Because we're including that center part, I don't need the but not C part. I don't know if that helps clarify. So this part of the exam or of the chapter is just going to require take your time, read carefully. And I should finish. So if I take this part here, I don't think my diagram's going to help much. Okay, so this weird nasty color here, this is going to be B intersection C. And this one over here, I'm just going to do it with my pen. This one is going to be A intersection C. So the intersection part, you can kind of just think of, I don't know how to explain, the two at a time. So if I'm looking at A intersection B, I can pretty much just ignore C for that point. Okay, there's our introduction to three-set Venn diagrams. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gotta love your highlighters and be prepared to check your answers. I think that's the best thing. So there we go. That's 324. Have a spectacular day.